Welcome back to my channel. And here we are still looking at 2023 Neco marking guide for part 1, section B. And we are looking at building drawings sectional view. So we want to look at how marks we are awarded to the construction of the sectional view. Let's go and see. Okay, so this is the sectional view that was produced, and we have how we can see how marks were awarded to each part constructed. And let's start with the Roman figure 1 here. It says that for drawing to correct scale 1:100, 1 mark, as I said, making use of that scale is very, very important. So you must divide each dimension by 100, okay? So very, very important. So for doing that, you have 1 mark. Then for drawing and indicating ground level, 1 mark. So you must ensure that you indicate ground level. This is what we see here. This is GL. So we use GL to indicate ground level. So very, very important. Then going on to Roman figure 3, we have that for drawing 5 foundation footings and walls with conventions. So 5 marks. So 5 foundation footings. So this is foundation footing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, then the walls with convention. This is 1 wall, 2, and then we have this to be 3. Okay, this is 4, and this is 5. So with conventions, so 5 marks we are awarded to that. Then we have that for drawing foundation footings 900 millimeters below ground level, 1 mark. So it means that distance between the ground level and this point, this base of the foundation footing is 900 millimeters. So you divide 900 millimeters by 100, that would be 9 millimeters. You take 9 millimeters from here down before you construct this foundation footing. So 1 mark was awarded to that. You have to take that measurement. And then for drawing earth filling, hardcore, floor slab, and floor screed with conventions, 3 marks. So let's look at those components one by one. Earth filling. This is the earth filling. This is the symbol for earth filling. What we have here. So this is the symbol for earth filling. So with this, we have to make sure and show that. Then hardcore. So hardcore. This is what we have as hardcore. So this is the symbol for hardcore here. And then concrete or floor slab or concrete slab sometimes. So we have what we have this part here to be floor slab or concrete slab. And then for floor screed with convention, floor screed is this dark part here. So that's the last thing that we have on this top face of the floor. So for doing that, for making use of the right conventions, you have 3 marks for that. And then for drawing 5 walls in section and 2 walls in elevation, so 3 marks. So as you can see here, so 5 walls in section, 5 walls in section. These are the walls that they're talking about. So with the convention, okay, so we have the 5 walls, and then 2 walls in elevation. So we have this wall here. So we have this wall, and then we also have this wall in toilet and bath. So we have 3 marks awarded to that. And for drawing 2 lintels in section, 1 mark. So what are those two lintels in section? We have this is the lintel. Okay. Okay, so we have this lintel. So this is the lintel, and this is also a lintel. Lintel on this top of this door and that of this window. So those are the 2 lintels. You can see that is indicated here as a lintel, and we also have 1 here. So for drawing 2 lintels in section, 1 mark is awarded to that. And then for drawing 2 beams, so 2 beams, 1 in elevation and 1 in section, 1.5 marks. So 2 beams, so one in section and one in elevation. So the beams that we have here, this is one. So we have one here. So one beam is here at this point, and then the other beam, so one in elevation. So we have what we have one around here. Okay. All right. So then the next one is that for drawing two windows in section, one in elevation with glass sliding convention 2 marks. Okay. I think I've dropped one here. Okay. So we have what we have this. So two windows in section, two windows, one in section and one in elevation. So this is the one in section, this is the window in section, and this window is the one in elevation. Then I have what for drawing 4 doors, 3 in elevation, 1 meter, 2 flush, in one in section. So these are the doors that we talked about. So we have this one, we have this one. Okay, then this one is in elevation. Okay, so those are the doors. And then here we have for drawing the ceiling members. So we have ceiling noggins and facial boards, 1.5 marks. So these are the ceiling noggin or ceiling joist. So all these ones, and then the facial board. So we have the facial board here. This is the facial board, and this is also the facial board. Then the next one says that for drawing correct roof and members, so rafters, police, and roof cover, 2 marks. So these are the roof members. So all these parts. So for drawing it correctly, so they are awarded 2 marks for that. For drawing facial board and its projection, facial board and its projection, this facial board and its projection here. Okay, so this starts from year to year is the its projection. It is indicated here. So we have what we have 1 mark for that. For identifying 4 spaces, so 1 mark. So what they mean by identifying 4 spaces, that is you have to, as we have here, this is the kitchen, this is the dining, sitting room, bathroom or bedroom, then we have toilet and bathroom. For doing that, so we have what we have 1 mark for that. And then for writing section BB beneath the drawing, 1 mark. So you have to do this. So very, very important. And then for neatness and quality of line, we have 1 mark. So total marks awarded to the construction of the sectional view is 30 marks. As simple as I've explained it. So when you put all what you are supposed to put in your drawing, so you obtain the possible maximum marks. So please just make sure you do that, and God will bless you. Thank you, and keep on practicing.